Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. Previously, we finished that conversation with Rin on the rooftop of the school, and Shirou got quite enraged by that magical rune that will kill everyone inside, quite justifiably. Then we rewound time to see what would happen if we instead chose to talk with Sakura. And though it was heartfelt and a bit humorous, I ultimately decided to rewind time once more and side with the Rin option, because I found that conversation to be much more narratively fulfilling, I guess. And now it's the evening, well, early evening, and while Shirou and Saber are alone in the home, they're able to talk about the other servants they've encountered. And our first choice of conversation topic was Berserker, and Saber seems to think that Berserker can only be hurt by power and techniques and strengths that far exceed anything that Saber or Archer or even Lancer are capable of. It's kind of nightmarish. Though I do still suspect that Berserker's critical weakness is poison, because as we learned in the in-game bio for Heracles was ultimately killed by poison. So let's see if we can find Assassin and get Assassin to kill Berserker, maybe? Anyway, let's continue. God, if what Saber says is right, not only is it impossible to defeat Berserker, but we don't even have a way to hurt him.
ちょっと待った。筋力と宝具の基準は違うんじゃないのか?
Hold on. Aren't strength and noble phantasms measured differently?
いくらランクが低いからって、宝具ってのは強力な武器なんだろ? なら、筋力に置き換えれば A ランクに届くんじゃないのか?
No matter how low the rank is, a noble phantasm is a powerful weapon, right? So if you measure it in terms of strength, shouldn't it at least be A rank?
はい。宝具と通常攻撃では比べるべくもない。宝具の C ランクは通常能力に変換すれば A、ないし A プラスに該当します。
Yes, noble phantasms are incomparable to normal attacks. A noble phantasm of a C rank, when converted to a normal ability, would have an A or A plus rank. Oh, that's good to know.
ですが、バーサーカーを守る断りは物理的な法則外のものです。
But the refusal that protects Berserker goes beyond the rules of reality.
あれは、たとえ世界を滅ぼせる宝具であれ、それが A ランクに届いていないものならば無力化するという概念です。
That thing is a concept that can nullify even a noble phantasm that destroys the world if it is below an A ranking. You're just making up an example, right? Like, even if a most powerful, ridiculous thing happened, if it wasn't... Great, now I can only think about the Earth vaporizing and then Berserker just floating around in space looking angry.
バーサーカー。ヘラクレスは神聖適性を持つ英霊だ。
Berserker Heracles is a heroic spirit with divinity.
神の血を受けた英霊には、それと同等の神秘でなければ干渉できない。
One can only affect a heroic spirit who has received the blood of gods, with a divine mystery of the same level. Divine mystery. I want to make a really good joke, but it would be spoilers. Oh no.
じゃあ、次に襲われた時が。
Then the next time we're attacked will be our last?
いいえ、どのような英霊であろうと必ず弱点が存在します。少なくともバーサーカーは退場レベルの攻撃手段を持っていない。 襲われたところで一撃で全滅するという事態は避けられる。
No, whatever kind of a heroic spirit he is, a weakness must exist. At the very least, Berserker does not have an attack method on the anti-castle level, so he can avoid getting all of us killed in one blow, even if we are attacked. I guess that's some way to, categorize levels of attack. Berserker isn't powerful enough to destroy a castle with an attack. With one attack. I'm sure he could do it if he put his mind to it. Insofar as an insane servant has a mind.
私の傷が完治すれば対等の一騎打ちが可能です。その間にシローは撤退できますし、何らかの援護をしてもらうことで勝算が見えるかもしれない。
When my wound heals, a matched one-on-one fight is possible. You could escape during that time, or I might be able to find a chance of victory if I have some form of backup. Yeah, just get Archer to maybe do some ranged attack from an out-of-reach place. That'd be great.
結局撤退が大前提なんだな。それまでになんとかバーサーカーの弱点を探さなくちゃいけないってことか。
So we need to stay away from them for now, huh? So somehow we have to find Berserker's weakness by then. Open up a history book.
対上レベルの攻撃方法ってのは何なんだ?
So, Saber, what do you mean an attack method of an anti-castle level?
ホーグの攻撃力のことです。
I am talking about the attack level of the Noble Phantasm.
一騎打ちで進化を発揮する対人ホーグ。
Anti-personnel Noble Phantasms exhibit their true power in one-on-one combat. Whoa. I didn't even consider that Noble Phantasms could have different effective specializations. I thought they were all kind of just universally powerful in all situations. Huh.
団体戦闘で猛威を振るう大軍ホーグ。
Anti-army Noble Phantasms exhibit their power in group combat. Okay.
そして一撃で全てを消する対上ホーグ。
And the anti-castle Noble Phantasms decide everything in a single blow. Okay, what is the distinction between anti-personnel and anti-castle? What would we... Okay, we know everything there is to know about Lancer's Noble Phantasm attack. It sounds like anti-castle, but I don't know.
ホーグは大きくこの3つに分類されます。
The Noble Phantasms largely fall into these three categories. I see. As the name suggests, anti-castle and anti-army, if we were attacked with such missile-like assaults, Tosaka and I would be blown away in a single strike. Fortunately, Berserker doesn't have an attack method that attacks such a wide range.
ですが、
But
その欠点を補うのがマスターです。
we don't know a single thing about... Oh, no, I'm an idiot. No, Berserker's Noble Phantasm is the warding that rejects attacks. That's right. Yeah, so in a way that's kind of a comforting thought. Berserker doesn't really have a big ace up his sleeve. He doesn't have some big, huge, ultimate final attack. He's just a ridiculous monster, and that's it. But the Master compensates that weakness.
イリア・スピールは膨大な魔力の塊だった。彼女が卓越した魔術師であり、バーサーカーが彼女の死後に徹するのなら、私はシロを守りきることができないでしょう。
Ilia's Veil was a great mass of magical energy. If she is an excellent magus and concentrates on protecting Berserker, I will not be able to protect you. Yeah. Saber's immune to magic. Well, except for anything from Caster, maybe. But she'd have her hands full with Berserker, to say the least, and there's not a single goddamn thing she could do to save Shirou, who is completely helpless. I see. Berserker is not the only concern. Master and servant are one. I am Saber's burden in that regard as well.
それじゃあ他のやつのことだけど。
Then, about one of the others.
待ってください、シロ。屋敷の門を人がくぐりました。
Hold on, Shirou. Someone has entered the gate of this place. Okay, you see that fade transition it just did, and this very vague wording, ambiguous wording about one of the others? Yeah, this is the meetup point, so let's go back to one of those other choices and see what can be said about the other servants. That would be load, and it's this one. It would be... let's save what is probably going to be the most interesting for last. So let's pick Lancer this time. That guy. I'll ask about the first servant I encountered, Lancer. Saber fought with him, and it seems like she realized who he was.
なあ、セイバー。ランサーのことなんだけど、あいつは何者なのかわかるか？
It's relaxed, chill, ambient music for talking about him. Yeah, he's not really that big of a threat when you compare him to Berserker. Hey, Saber, about Lancer. Do you know who he is?
は、ランサーのことですか？
Huh? Lancer?
まあ、セイバーがあいつを追い返してくれた時、何か言っていたじゃないか。アイルランドのなんとかとか。
Yeah, you were saying something when you chased him out. About Ireland or something.
だからもしかして、セイバーはあいつの正体に気づいているのかなって。
So I thought you might have discovered his identity.
ああ、そういうことですか。驚きました。シローが他のサーバントの正体を知りたがるとは思っていなかったもので。
Oh, I see your point now. I'm surprised. I did not think you would be interested in knowing the other servants' true identities. What the fuck? You know what? I'm just not even gonna say anything.
知らなくちゃやっていけないって話だからな。けど、なんでそこで嬉しそうなんだよ、セイバーは。
I heard you have to know about them. But why do you look so happy about it, Saber?
シローが戦う気になっているからです。正体を知った相手ならば対策が立てられる。まず弱点が分かった相手から仕留めるのは戦いの常道ですから。
Because you are showing the will to fight, we can come up with strategies against a servant whose true identity we know. It is an appropriate battle tactic to first bring down the ones whose weaknesses are known. I have no intention of going out to fight someone who isn't attacking me, but it'd only end the conversation if I said that now.
いいから、ランサーの正体。今の口ぶりだと知ってるんだな、セイバー。
Anyways, Lancer's true identity. So I guess you know, Saber.
はい。あの構想と全身に帯びたルーンの守り。加えて戦いではなく、生き延びることに特化した能力から言って、間違いはないでしょう。
Yes, that red lance and those runic protections around his body. I didn't see any like that. And on top of that, his abilities specialized in survival. There can be no mistake.
彼の神名はクーフーリン。魔装ゲイボルクを操るアイルランドの大英雄です。
His true name is Cuchulainn. He is the great hero of Ireland, wielder of the devil lance Gaia-Bolga.
クーフーリン。
Cuchulainn. It's a name I've never heard before. Well, I don't know much about Irish mythology, so I guess that's only natural.
で、強いのか、そのクーフーリンってやつは。
So, is he strong, this Cuchulainn guy?
この国では知名度が低いですから存在が劣化していますが、 それでも十分すぎる能力です。
He is not famous in this country, so his existence is diminished, but he still has more than enough power. Whoa! Okay, I knew the power of heroic spirits was greatly influenced by the collective consciousness of humanity, but I thought that was just in general terms. If you're summoned into a location, how well you're known in that location also affects your power. Oh. Geez, okay, let's hope there's no, like, Japanese deities among the other servants, alright?
こと敏捷性に関してならば他の追随を許さないでしょうし、彼の宝具はこの戦いに最も適した武器だと思います。
His agility is second to none, and I believe his noble phantasm is the most suitable for this war.
宝具？ああ、あの槍か。そういえばあいつの槍、最後に変な動きを見せたけど、あれがゲイボルクってやつなのか。
Noble phantasm. Oh, that lance. Come to think of it, his lance moves strangely at the end. Is that the Gaia Bolga thing? Okay, about the pronunciation, I do believe, to the best of my knowledge, it is pronounced Gaia Bolga. But, from the voice acting I just heard, it sounds like they're going with the pronunciation Gaybolg. So, I'll just go with Gaybolg then.
おそらくはゲイボルクの伝承は諸説あります。
Probably. There are many variations on Gaybolg's legend.
いわく足で投擲する呪いの槍だとか、貫いた瞬間に内部から線のトゲを生やして相手を絶命させる魔装だとか。
They say it is a cursed lance thrown using the legs, a devil lance that grows 1,000 thorns once it stabs its enemy.
なんか全く違う言い伝えじゃないのか、今のは。そんなんで伝説の武器だなんて言えるのか。
Aren't those just completely different legends? Can you really call it a legendary weapon? Well, if heroic spirits are formed from humanity's consciousness, then wouldn't every legend about a heroic spirit be simultaneously true? Even if they're mutually exclusive? Oh, my head hurts. Ooh.
ですから続きがあるのです。ゲイボルクの能力は様々な形で伝えられていますが、その全てに心臓をうがつという一節が残っている。
There is more. Many abilities of Gaybolg are handed down in the legends, but in every one is the fact that it will always pierce the heart.
それは武器としての能力ではなく、あくまで持ち主の技量だと思っていましたが、間違いだったようですね。
I had thought it was the ability of the possessor rather than the power of the weapon, but it seems I was wrong.
魔装の正体。ランサーのゲイボルクの能力は文字通り心臓をうがつものです。
The nature of the devil lance, Lancer's Gaybolg, is to always pierce the heart. Oh. That said, I can recall vividly. That night, the lance thrust at Saber's feet moved in an impossible fashion and went toward her heart.
つまりあいつの槍は。
So his lance is...
ええ。使えば必ず敵の心臓をうがつ魔装なのでしょう。
Yes, it is a devil lance, guaranteed to strike the opponent's heart when used. This is the 5th time we've read this.
空間をねじ曲げているのか、因果率を変えているのか。
It must be bending space or changing the order of cause and effect.
ともあれ、槍自体の呪いとランサー自身の技量でしょうね。こと1対1の戦闘においてこれほど効率的な武器もありません。何しろ全く無駄がない。
Either way, it must be Lancer's skill and the curse of the lance itself. There is no weapon more efficient in hand-to-hand combat. It has no unnecessary aspects. Damn straight, spears are cool.
無駄がない。無駄がないってどういう意味だよ。
No unnecessary aspects? What do you mean by that?
わかりませんか？ランサーの槍は城を破壊することはできませんが、人間一人を殺すだけなら十分です。
Do you not understand? Lancer's lance cannot destroy the castle, but it is enough to kill one person.
宝具というものはその規模によって消費する魔力が変わります。
Noble phantasms require different amounts of magical energy depending on their scale.
A ランクの宝具を持つ者はその使用に大量の魔力を消費する。一度使ってしまえば失った分の魔力補充には時間がかかるのです。
A servant with a rank A noble phantasm will need great amount of magical energy to use it. Once it is used, time is needed to replenish the magical energy that is lost. Okay, that's balanced. More powerful the bane, the larger the cooldown. Saber has a C-ranked noble phantasm, which is all nice and good were it not for the fact that Shirou can't really feed her any magical energy. Great.
ですが人を一人、いえ、サーバントを倒すのにそれほど強大な破壊力などいりません。ランサーのように一撃で仕留められるのであれば、それ以上の戦果はないでしょう。
But to kill one person, no, one servant, you do not need great power. If you can kill your opponent with one blow, there is no better result.
つまりなんだ、大砲一発分より弓矢一本の方がコストが低い？
So you mean there's less cost for one arrow than for one cannonball?
はい。ですが、サーバントには弓矢など当たりません。結果としてサーバント同士の戦いは大砲の撃ち合いになるのですが。
Yes, but arrows would not hit a servant. Oh, I'm glad Archer isn't here to hear that. An unforgivable insult to his very being. As a result, battling servants end up firing cannons at each other. But
ランサーのゲイボルクはその弓矢を命中させられる槍ってことか。しかもかすり傷じゃなく確実に命を奪う心臓に当ててくる。
Lancer's Gaybulg is a lance that allows the arrow to hit, huh? Not only that, but it hits the heart where it will definitely take the opponent's life.
そういうことです。加えて使うための魔力量もそう多くない。あの程度の魔力商品なら7回使っても魔力の補充は必要ないでしょう。
That is correct. And on top of that, not much magical energy is needed to use it. With that amount of magical energy usage, there should be no need to replenish magical energy even if he uses it 7 times. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I guess Lancer retreated not because he was totally spent after Saber still lived from the Gaybulg, but because he sensed Rin and Archer showing up. From what we've just learned about Servant's noble phantasms, Lancer is in no way built for anti-army combat. Yeah, Lancer is the 1v1 king, but the second others show up, he's in deep trouble. And without his master to back him up, he was looking at a potential 4 versus 1 situation. Okay, understood.
ですから彼の魔装はこの戦いに適しているのです。
That is why his devil lance is well suited for this war.
通常のサーバントは数回戦闘すれば休まざるを得ません。ですがランサーならば6人を続けて相手にすることもできる。まあ1対1であることが条件になってきますが。
A normal servant must rest after fighting a few times, but Lancer is able to fight 6 battles in a row. Well, that is on the condition that each must be one-on-one. Yeah. Oh geez. In perfect conditions, Lancer could win the entire war in one go. So he's a servant who's not flashy but can definitely win, huh?
その割には本人無駄が多かったぞ。俺を相手にして遊んでいたしな。
He seemed to be doing a lot of useless stuff, though. He was playing around with me as well.
ですね。ランサー自身、ムラっ気のある人物のようです。非常な人物ではありましたが、どこか憎めない一面がありました。
Right. It seems Lancer is an inconsistent person. He was heartless, but he also had a side that was difficult to hate. Right. Okay. Playing with his food. Making someone run in fear for their life, toying with them as they thought over and over how they're going to die and there's no escape from their fate, and oh god, the suffering. That's difficult to hate. Okay. Yeah, okay, I know what she means. Lancer was likable. I liked him. I feel the same way, but we can't let our guard down. He stabbed me through the heart as if he was cutting grass. Servants like Berserker and Lancer have no hesitation when it comes to using their weapons. Oh.
それじゃあ他のやつのことだけど。
Yeah, look
待
at
ってくだ
that.
さい、シロ。屋敷の門を人がくぐりました。
It is time to talk about the one and only Archer. Well, I say one and only Archer, but this franchise probably has a few hundred of them by now. Archer. That guy. I'll ask about Tosaka's servant, Archer. Saber beat him with one blow, but that was a surprise attack and his strength is unknown.
なあ、セイバー。アーチャーのことだけど、あいつのことでなんか気づいたことってないか？
Hey, Saber, about Archer, have you noticed anything about him?
アーチャーですか？
Archer?
いえ、シロが把握できている以上のことは何も。
No, I know no more than you do.
単純な戦闘能力では私が上回っているようですが、彼の宝具も戦闘技術も体験していません。
It seems I am superior in simple battle, but I have not experienced his abilities nor his noble phantasm.
一度勝利しているからといって楽観していい相手ではないでしょう。
He is not one to look lightly upon just because we have defeated him once.
そうか。まあ、本当に一瞬だったからな。
I see. Well, it really was only an instant.
それにあいつ、なんていうか。
And, well, back then, when Saber attacked him, there was something strange about that moment. I guess you could say it was a surprise attack that wasn't? I think that Red Knight sensed Saber's presence beforehand. But he froze when he saw Saber and couldn't react to Saber's attack. Yeah, I recall that Rin used her second command spell to make Archer disappear.
なあ、セイバー。あいつ、セイバーのことを知ってるんじゃないかな。あの時、セイバーの剣を受けたのは敵襲じゃなくてセイバー自体に驚いたからだって感じるんだけど。
Hey, Saber, do you think he knows you? I feel that he took your blow that time because he was surprised by you yourself and not by the attack.
なるほど。そう考えると私も納得できる。
I see. That is understandable. What, is she gonna talk about how Archer was present in the previous war?
弓使いである以上、接近戦で私に劣るのは当然です。
As he is an archer, it is only natural for him to be inferior to me in hand-to-hand combat.
ですがそれにしても、あの時のアーチャーは脆すぎた。
But still, he was too weak at that time.
何か外的要因で実力を発揮できなかったのではと考えていたのですが。
I was guessing that he was not able to use his power due to some external factor.
だろ？それに俺、あいつとランサーの戦いを見ているんだよ。アーチャーは攻めこそしなかったけど、防御は神業じみてた。なのに、セイバーの一撃を受けるなんて、どうかしていたとしか思えない。
right? And I've seen him fight Lancer. Archer didn't go on the offensive, but his defensive was out of this world. For him to take your first blow, I can only assume there was something wrong with him.
私は手を抜かれたということですか?
Does that mean he went easy on me? She must be angry at him for going easy on her, rather than at being able to beat him easily, as she glares at an enemy who isn't here.
いいでしょう。リンとの共闘が解けた後、私を侮辱したことを後悔させるだけです。
Fine. After our collaboration with Rin is over, I will make him regret insulting me.
いや、あいつだって好きで手を抜いたってわけじゃないだろうし、そんな目の敵にする必要はないんじゃないか?
Well, I don't think he went easy on you on purpose, so I don't think there's any reason to hold a grudge. I find myself defending Archer.
シローはアーチャーの行為が許せるというのですか? いえ、むしろ行為というか擁護しているように聞こえる。まさかとは思うのですが、サーバントとしてアーチャーの方が好ましいと。
Oh man, Saber does not like it when people underestimate her. Are you saying you can forgive Archer's act? No, it rather seems like you are protecting him. I think it is unlikely, but would you have preferred Archer as your servant?
それこそまさかだ。俺言っとくけど、あいつは気に食わないぞ。話したことはないけど、遠目から見ただけで気が合わないって直感したんだからな。
No way. Frankly, I dislike him. I've never talked to him, but I could instinctively tell when I saw him from a distance that I wouldn't get along with him. Yeah, Archer is a bit of a card.
それはよかった。余計な気憂でしたが、安心しました、シロ。
That is good. It was needless worry. I am relieved, Shirou.
びっくりしたのはこっちだ。けど、なんだってそんなことで安心するんだよ、セイバーは。俺がアーチャーを嫌ってるって、そんなにいいことか?
Jeez, I'm the one that's surprised. But why are you relieved by such a thing? Is it that good for me to dislike Archer?
そうですね。確かにおかしな話です。
You are right. It is certainly strange.
ああ、おそらく戦闘面での相性の問題でしょう。私は白兵戦を主体とするサーバントで、アーチャーは砲撃戦を主体とするサーバントだ。
Oh, it is probably because of our compatibility. I am a servant that specializes in hand-to-hand combat, and Archer specializes in ranged combat.
もしシローがアーチャーと相性がいいというのであれば、私とは相性が悪いことになる。それでは互いに実力を発揮できない。
If you were compatible with Archer, that would mean you were not compatible with me. If that was the case, we could not fully utilize our powers. Didn't Mitsuzuri Ayako spend a long time just telling Shirou how good he is at archery? Yeah. Saber nods, concluding that it must be why she is relieved.
そんなもんか。
I see. I guess that's how it works. Anyways, there's no information on Archer. We still don't know which hero he is, nor what kind of noble phantasm he has. Okay.
それじゃあ、他のやつのことだけど。
So here's the part where I go and decide which of these three conversations I want to keep canon, for lack of a better term. I feel like... Okay, my gut is telling me that it actually doesn't matter whatsoever here. Like, I sincerely don't think there's anything that will change from these choices. The rest I can see making impacts and influences along the future, but here... Yeah, no, I think it's all going to be the same. And even besides that gut feeling, I really like this Archer conversation the most, I think. I think I would choose that to go with anyway, so let's keep going.
待ってください、シロ。屋敷の門を人がくぐりました。
Hold on, Shirou. Someone has entered the gate of this place.
そんなことわかるのか?
You can sense such a thing?
もうこんな時間。まずい。きっと桜が帰ってきたんだ。
What, it's this time already? Crap, Sakura's probably back. I quickly stand up. I hear the sound of the doorbell from the entrance.
お邪魔します。
Ah, it is Sakura. I almost had my doubts. Excuse me? I can hear Sakura's voice.
そういえば悪いんだが、
Saber, I'm sorry, but... Oh, that's right. Sakura doesn't know Saber exists.
わかっています。部屋に戻っていますから、私のことは気にせずに。
I know. I will return to the room, so please do not be concerned about me. Saber leaves for her room. And in her place...
ただいま。感心感心。ちゃんと先に帰ってたわね。
I'm home. Well done. You came home early like I asked you to. Tosaka is holding a grocery bag and...
お邪魔します、先輩。珍しいですね。先輩がこんな早くから帰ってきてくれるのって。
Excuse me, senpai. It's rare for you to be home this early. Sakura comes in, smiling happily.
よし。準備は完璧っと。それじゃあ始めるとしましょうか。
All right, preparations are perfect. Then let's begin. Oh, is it Rin's turn to cook tonight? She was really gung-ho about dethroning Shirou in terms of cooking skills. Tosaka shouts and goes into the kitchen. Sakura looks at her worriedly.
先輩、お夕飯の支度なんですけど。
Senpai? About dinner preparation.
今日は遠坂の番だからいい。桜は朝作ってくれたんだから、夜は任せてくれ。遠坂がいるうちは、俺とあいつで夕飯を作るから。
Oh, it's Tosaka's turn today, so you don't have to worry about it. You made breakfast today, so leave the dinner to us. We'll make dinner as long as Tosaka is here.
はい。先輩がそう言うのなら、そうします。
Oh, yes. If you say so, I will do that. She doesn't look too happy. Sakura sits on a cushion obediently. There is a flashy, fiery sound coming from the kitchen, but there is nothing dangerous looking about Tosaka's appearance from behind. Abachi?
あれなら任せても大丈夫だな。
I guess it's okay to trust her. So there's no point in staying here. There's Saber to think about, so I should go back to my room until dinner is prepared.
ちょっと部屋で休んでくれ。藤姉がやってきたら、たまには風呂を沸かすように言っといてくれ。
I'm going to go rest in my room. If Fujini comes, tell her to prepare the bath herself once in a while.
はい。どうぞごゆっくり先輩。ご飯の支度ができたら呼びに行きますね。
Ah, yes. Please take your time, senpai. I will come and get you when dinner's ready. That's dangerous.
そうだ。部屋に来るときはノックを忘れないでくれ。
Yeah. Oh, don't forget to knock when you come to my room. Oh, jeez. Well, Sakura seems to be okay with that. It's a little before 6 o'clock. From the way things are going, it looks like dinner will be at around 7 o'clock. Yeah, the way these people eat, these feasts, must take a long ass time to cook, man. When I get back to the room, Saber is asleep in the room next to mine.
なんだ。なんか話そうと思ったのに。
Man, I thought I could talk to her. I click my tongue and sit on a cushion.
何言っ ってんだが。聖杯戦争のこと以外、何話していいかもわからないくせに。
Hey, what am I saying? I don't even know what I talked to her about other than this Holy Grail War stuff. Anyways, didn't I have trouble talking to Saber?
ま、いいけどさ。眠ってるならそれで。
No, well, if she's asleep, it's fine. I say that and just stare at the clock. Yesterday's dinner was just me, Saber, and Tosaka. But today it'll be 5 people, including Sakura and Fujini. Wait. Who's the 5th? Neither Sakura nor Fujini know about Saber, so who's the 5th?
いや。
Oh, there you
セイバー
go.
はダメなのか。
Oh, no. Saber can't come. As long as Sakura and Fujini are there, I can't let Saber out of this room.
セイバー、朝飯食ったのかな。
I wonder if Saber ate breakfast. Saber was nodding while eating dinner last night. Judging from that, I guess it's not like she doesn't need food.
昼飯は用意しなかったし、腹減ってるよな、そりゃ。
I didn't prepare lunch for her. Of course she'll be hungry. Once Sakura and Fujini go home, I have to warm up dinner and serve it to her. She'll need to eat alone, but that can't be helped. Imagining Saber eating by herself is really annoying me.
シロ、起きてる？
Shiro, are you awake? Is it morning? Tosaka knocks on the door and looks inside.
父さか？なんか用か？
Tosaka, what's up?
何って夕食なんだけど。できたから来て。
Dinner time. It's ready, so come along. That time already, huh? I get up and leave, glancing at the room where Saber is sleeping.
あ、来た来た。ほら見てよこの料理。なんと遠坂さんは長らく不在だった中華料理ができる人だったのだ。
Oh, there you are. Hey, look at this stuff. Finally, with Tosaka-san here, we have someone who can cook Chinese food. Okay. All doubts and inhibitions about Rin staying here have vanished, gone from this world. Fujini is looking excitedly at all the food prepared on the table. Now that she mentions it, the food certainly is Chinese. Okay, you know what's funny? I am recording this like 1 hour after eating a meal of Chinese food. Oh my, how lucky is that? On the 4 big plates are crab with eggs, shredded beef with pepper, some stir-fry of an elegant-looking meat I've never seen before with vegetables, and a plate full of steamed meat dumplings. Jesus Christ. There are salads on the side plates, and various follow-ups already. Put simply, it's the kind of gorgeous dinner Fujini loves.
驚いたな。遠坂のことだから洋風で来ると思ったのに。
I'm surprised. I was expecting you to make Western-style dishes.
本当は洋風を考えてたそうですよ。けど中華料理は誰も作らないって言ったら、なら私が作るって。
Oh, she was actually thinking of a Western-style dish, but when I told her that no one at our house cooks Chinese, she said she would. You know, it might be stupid, but I can't stop thinking about how Archer's daggers have the Chinese-looking yin-yang symbol on them, and now Ren is cooking Chinese food? are these two things together yet more subtle confirmation that Archer's true identity might be a Chinese hero?
なんでそう隙間をつくような人生しか送れないのか、あいつは。なあ、さくら。遠坂と一緒に帰ってきたけど、あれは一緒に買い物に行ってたのか？
Why does she have to live her life poking at holes? Hey, Sakura, you came home with Tosaka, so did you actually go shopping with her?
はい。遠坂先輩、弓道部が終わるまで待っててくれたんです。それで帰り道がてら、二人で買い出しに行ってました。
Yes, Tosaka-senpai was waiting for me when the archery club finished, so we went grocery shopping on our way back. Wow, these two have developed quite the friendship now.
そうなのか。なんだ、思ったより仲がいいじゃないか、二人とも。
I see. Wow, you two are closer than I thought.
そうですね。遠坂先輩とは学校でもよく話してましたから。私のどこが気に入られたかわからないんですけど、入学した頃から親切にしてもらってます。
Yes, we've talked often at school. I don't know why she likes me, but she has been nice to me ever since I entered the school. Oh, wow. Yeah, oh man, I think I did know that at one point. Yeah, Rin and Sakura actually do have a history. They're maybe not friends, but warm acquaintances, maybe? Huh. So maybe that's why Sakura was so cold and angry when Rin first appeared in this home. She was like, my friend is coming to steal my man? But no. Wow. She really is a nice senpai at school.
おしゃべりはいいから早く食べよう。私もうお腹ペコペコだよ。
Let's quit talking and eat. I'm hungry already. Fujini sits down happily.
だってさ、二人も早く座ったら。中華物って冷めると犯罪的にまずいんだから。
Like she says, why don't you two sit down too? Chinese food gets really bad when it gets cold. Saying this coldly, Tosaka sits down as well. I sit down silently. Everyone bows and eats the food. I wonder if this meal will be quiet as well. Annoyingly, it's good. I've never cooked Chinese because I thought it all tastes the same. But this is so good it makes me realize it was just prejudice.
うわー、すごいすごい。こんなにご飯を美味しくさせる料理は久しぶりだよ。遠坂さんに100点をあげましょう。
Wow, this is great. It's been a while since I've had food that makes rice taste this good. Yeah, I'll give you top score on this one.
ありがとうございます。先生のように素直に感想を言ってもらえると私も嬉しいです。
Thank you. I am pleased to receive an honest response like that.
はい、私も中華を見直しました。辛いのって苦手なんですけど、すごく美味しいです。
Yes, I have a better opinion of Chinese food now. I'm not good with hot food, but this is really good. Sakura is happily enjoying the food too. After watching this with a smile, she won. Tosaka Rin looks at me with an expression of triumph.
なんだよ、なんか言いたそうだな、遠坂。
What? You look like you want to say something.
別にみんなに気に入ってもらえてよかったなって。まあ若干一名素直じゃないのがいるけど、それはそれで楽しいからよしとしましょう。得意分野で負けちゃった気持ちはわかるし。
Nothing. I'm just glad everyone's enjoying the food. Well, one isn't being honest, but that's fun in its own way, so I'll call it good. I understand what it feels like to lose at something you're good at.
そうか、 さてはお前、昨日俺に飯作らせたのはこっちの戦力分析か。
I see. Then you made me cook last night to gauge my potential.
はい、今日の教訓は手の内は常に隠しておくでした。
Yes, today's lesson is always hide your potential. She says this happily and starts eating her own food. I wouldn't call that a quiet meal. Dinner is more lively than I was expecting. Sakura and Tosaka are a good senpai and junior, and Fujini is completely friends with Tosaka now. Well, I have no complaints about a fun meal. No complaints, but I feel like there's something wrong with all of us eating right now. I stand up.
何しろ、トイレ？
Huh? What, Shiro, going to the bathroom?
いや、忘れ物をした。連れてくるから待っててくれ。
No, I forgot something. I'll bring her here, so wait. Oh, okay. I would like you to imagine me gently placing my hands on my face and tenderly rubbing my temples. Oh. Okay, let's do this. When I leave the living room, Tosaka is staring at me silently. I just couldn't take it. That's the only reason. I don't like it when she's not in the same house, but alone. So before considering the consequences, I grab her hand.
シロ、突然何をするのです？
Shiro? What are you doing all of a sudden?
いいから来てくれ。みんなにセイバーを紹介するから。
Just come with me. I'll introduce you to everyone.
正気ですか？待ってください。それは。
Are you insane? Hold on, this is...
正気だから連れて行くんだ。ほら、いいから行こう。
I'm taking you because I am sane. Here, let's go.
後のことなんてなるようになる。
Whatever happens later can be dealt with.
シロ。
Hey, Shiro? Huh? I grab Saber's hand and take her to the living room.
悪いな、トサカ。もう一人分いいかな。
Sorry, Tosaka. Can I add one more? Tosaka doesn't object. But Fujini and Sakura are looking at Saber with astonishment.
遅くなったけど紹介する。
It's a bit late, but let me introduce her.
この子はセイバーって言って、しばらく面倒を見ることになったから。見ての通り外国人さんだから、日本の暮らしには慣れてないんで、そのあたり助けてやってくれ。
Her name is Saber, and we're going to be taking care of her for a while. As you can tell, she's a foreigner and not used to living in Japan, so please help her with that. It's like I keep saying, these people who make this, they know how to do so much with so little. There's no reaction from the two. That's only natural, but I don't have enough composure to care about them right now.
ほら、そこに座れよ、セイバー。飯はみんなで食べた方がいいだろ。
Here, sit, Saber. It's better to eat with everyone.
それは確かに効率的だとは思いますが、私は。
That is certainly more efficient, but I...
遠慮なんてするな。だいたいな、これからはセイバーも一緒に住むんだぞ。同じ家に住んでるんだから、一緒に飯を食うのは当然だ。
Don't be reserved. After all, you're going to be living together with us from now on. Since we're living in the same house, it's natural to eat together.
はい。 シローがそう言うのでしたら、私は従うだけですが。
Yes, if Shiro says so, I will obey.
そんなのだ
You can't...
そんなのダメ
You can't do that. Oh. I feel like reality just broke. My ears! My ears are ringing.
一体どうしちゃったのよシローってば。遠坂さんだけじゃなくこんな子まで連れ込んじゃって、いつからここは旅館みたいになっちゃったのよ。
What's wrong with you, Shiro? You bring in not only Tosaka-san, but a girl like this too? Since when did this place turn into a hotel?
なんだよ、いいじゃないか。旅館みたいに広いんだから一人や二人部屋を貸しても。遠坂がいいんならセイバーだっていいだろ、下宿ぐらい。
What? It'll be fine. It's as big as a hotel, so we can lend a room or two. If Tosaka staying is fine, Saber should be fine too.
いいわけないでしょ。遠坂さんは認めるけど、そんな得体の知れない子なんて知らないもん。一体どこの子なのよ、その子は。
No way. I approve of Tosaka-san, but I don't know about this stranger. Who is she anyway?
どこの子って、遠い親戚の子だよ。よくわからない事情があって、親父を頼ってやってきたとか。
Who? She's a distant relative of mine. She had some problems, so she came here counting on father. Okay, so it's the same excuse. That's good. That's good. Yeah, this was the introduction plan for the other old timeline, which he has since left behind.
そんな作り話信じられない。だいたいね、仮にそうだとしても、どうしてエミヤの家に来たのよ。キリツグさんに外国の知り合いなんているはずだ。
I can't believe such a ridiculous story. Even if it were the case, why did she come to your house? There's no way Kuritsugu-san would have an acquaintance in another country. She can't really say that. Because father was a simpleton who went to foreign countries all the time, he would have more acquaintances overseas than Japan. What? Why does going to foreign countries make you a simpleton?
ないとは言い切れないけど、それにしたっておかしいわ。あなた、何のためにここに来たのよ。
Well, I can't say that, but it's still strange. You, why did you come here? Fujini glares at Saber.
いや、だからそれは。
Well, that's...
シロは黙ってなさい。セイバーさん、私はあなたに聞いてるんだけど。
You be quiet, Shiro. Saber-san, I'm asking you. Saber is silent. It's only natural. Saber doesn't have any reason to go along with my lies, nor a dexterous enough mind, so she...
さあ、私はキリツグの言葉に従っただけですから。
I do not know. I was only doing as Kuritsugu said. Well, I guess she does.
キリツグさんがシロを頼むって？
Huh. Kuritsugu-san entrusted Shiro to you?
はい。あらゆる敵からシロを守るようにと。
Yes, he told me to defend Shiro from all enemies. Quietly, Saber says this with the greatest purity. Was Saber Kuritsugu's servant in a prior Holy Grail war? No. Okay, no, Kuritsugu only found Shiro after the Holy Grail War had ended. The neighborhood was on fire, and Kuritsugu saved Shiro's life then, and then adopted him. at the time, even if Kuretsugu could tell his servant a message... Okay, well, Kuretsugu wouldn't have to mention Shirou explicitly. All Kuretsugu would have to say was... protect the people dear to me? Or something? But it was a total loner, so why would he say that? Okay, maybe the premise of my theory is absurd from the start, but I will say I think this is the first time that Saber has heard Kuretsugu's name ever since she was summoned here to this time, this war, right now. I think. Hopefully, Shirou can ask her if she actually knew Kuretsugu. Who could object to that? Even if it's a lie, it's the ultimate truth for Saber herself. Even Fujini can't object to those words. But... she stands up with a frown, glaring at Saber.
いいわ。そこまで言うんなら腕前を見せてもらうんだから。
Alright, if you say so, I'll test your skill. Fujini responds strangely. Okay, oh no. Okay, something tells me it wasn't enough for Shirou to endure a table flip over that hot burning food and liquids pouring all over him. Something tells me Taiga's about to actually attack Shirou and put Saber's words to the ultimate test in their most literal sense, but that'll have to wait till next time. For now, we've reached an hour, so it's time to wrap up this video. Well, what more can I say? Lots of great new, interesting information to think about. Lots of interesting information to think about. And some more great, amazing, amusing character moments and interactions. It's just more of the best. I love my time reading this. It's just a joy. It's fun. Though I will say, it has been a long time since the war itself was the focal point. I really hope... I'm not keeping track of the days here, the in-universe, in-novel days, but hopefully tomorrow, the following day from here, is a free day where no one has to go to school, and then some proactive steps can be taken in the war. Hopefully Saber's fully healed by then, same with Archer. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I just hope there's more war stuff soon, even if it does mean suffering for these characters who I like so much. Yeah. Well, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Fate Stay Night. I thank you for watching, and hopefully I will catch you next time. So until then, please take care.